Hi, fellow traders. I hope everybody's having a great weekend. Uh, I am at my destination finally. It, it was an all day trip, but it was worth it. Um, so, want to bring greetings to you from Hilton Head Island. This is practically where I grew up. My parents were both teachers, so we were able to spend summers here. And I had family that lived here. It was just a great time, place to grow up, really. And I always love coming back here and looking forward to living here in a couple of years. Um, as soon as my son graduates, we are packing up and booking out. So, but always enjoy coming back here. This is the first time I've been back since the hurricane last year, and with the exception of a few holes where houses used to be, the island looks untouched, and it's still beautiful. So I always love coming back. This is the view that I have. I'll be trading, sitting on this patio, and every morning this week that the market is open. So I would love to have this view every morning. This is just a zoom in picture of it. Um, the little waterway. This is where the boats come and go from the marina out into the ocean, and that's the lighthouse, the famous Harbor Town lighthouse in the background. So it's this lighthouse here, and then this is the the 18th hole from where they play the Heritage here on Hilton Head. So when the Heritage is played, we have a good view of this golf hole here. It's just an awesome place to be. And I'm just a simple guy, so I don't need exotic vacations and to have to spend all of this money. I love where I am. I mean, I don't think there's any other beautiful place other than where I am. I think that's yeah. Later on, I do want to go out and experience some different things and see some different places, but for right now, this is it, and I just love it. So let's, without further ado, let's jump into my stats here. I need to do this pretty quick so we can hit the road here. All right, so let's look at my trades for this week. Just barely made it over the $1,000 range. I didn't think I would make it because of this big loss I had. This was just poor management, poor discipline on my part, letting this get away from me. But a lot of people will say, well, $300, that's not a big deal, but for me it is. When the max loss on this trade was set at $90 and I have a $343 loss, that's not good. So this is what I'm upset about this week, or disappointed, more or less. But still did get 1,000 out of this week. 72% accuracy. That was great. And that was brought on by the long trades. Only one loser in longs, but 15% accuracy. 66% accuracy on short trades. So all in all, it's pretty decent, and I think that's why I was able to do as well this week as I did. But just not happy about this. So my average winning to average losing trade is out of whack. So that's not what I like to see. Um, Now my equity curve is not working. I don't know. Sometimes it doesn't work. Profitly goes through an update or something, and I have to reset it. But didn't have time to do it this morning. But you can see these are my trades from this week. Um, the $300 loss didn't make the cut. It was on the 26th, I believe. So it happened earlier in the week, but it's on there. You can go back to Profitly and see it. But these are the last 20 trades I took. And let me see, HAIN, this was a loss that could have been avoided. This was an anticipation trade. JD was an anticipation trade. Blue was just a fail. We waited for confirmation and it just failed on us. CBI is another one. It just failed. So one bad loss, a couple of small losses due to anticipation, which I kind of have to get out of. It's really fear of missing out is what it boils down to. When you're anticipating a trade, you fear that you're going to miss out if you wait for it to set up, so you take it. And that's kind of where most of my losses came from this week. But you can see all in all, pretty good. No complaints. A monthly stats, solid month. We started with $3,000 and we ran it up to 43, 83, 82. Even with, some challenges. And I figured out my platform challenges. My antivirus software does not like DOS. They really don't like each other. So I'm changing my antivirus software and should not have these issues anymore. But that's kind of what the problem is. Every time I would log into DOS, my screen start freezing. And sometimes I take a trade off of a frozen screen, which is not good. But I'm glad I figured it out because I was about to drop my computer off on the way out and, got that figured out. But monthly stats don't look too bad. Almost 70% profitable. Again, shorts. I'm just got short on the brain and I'm missing a lot of long opportunities, but we're getting there. My average winning to average losing trade is better. Not where I want it, but it is better. Not quite 2-to-1. And this last week is what really killed it. So all in all, everything else looks good. This was a solid month. And you can see we grew our account over 100%. And I'm taking small size. You can go back to Profitly, look at each one of these trades that I have, and you can see I'm trading with small size. The 20 and lower dollar stocks, I'm doing 300 to 500 shares. That's small because these $20 stocks don't have much range in them a lot. So, it's all small, calculated risk. And this is how you need to grow your account. This is how you develop consistency. Going after these huge trades when you're not ready translates into huge losses down the road. You may get fortunate and nail a trade, but before you know it, 3 or 4 bad trades and you're back red again. So the key is developing consistency, and there are different ways to do it. And really, once you learn how to trade, then it's all the mental aspect of it. Being able to control your emotions and having the right mindset to work these trades, to get into trades, let them work, execute your plan, and move on. And that's what my psychology class is all about. And I'm finishing up. Well, I just finished one yesterday, and it was an awakening for those that were in the class. All right, so let's see now for the second quarter stats. Obviously, they rounded this out, but not bad. 67.8, about 68% profitable. Again, the shorts this quarter, really hurt. I was trying to short a lot when I should have been going long. So I left a lot of trades on the table because, my mind was just one-sided a lot. Um, my average win to average loss, not where I want it to be, but it's okay. Um, it's not out of whack so bad that I can't accept it. So, but all in all, not a bad quarter. And we're talking about 3 months. We did this in 3 months. Now, yeah, it was better than the first quarter because the first quarter I started with 1,500. Second quarter I started with more money every month, which allowed me to take slightly bigger position sizes, and we grew our account a little bit more than in the first quarter. So pretty pleased with that. Um, don't have Sneak Peek Wednesday this week, so I don't need this to bring that in. I'm on vacation, so won't be in the room that long. I'll be in to open it up, maybe the first 30 minutes or so to open, and then we'll be on the road. So, but I will be in, open up, how the scan's going. So those of you that will be here and want to hang out, the room will be up and running. Alright, so that's going to do it for me today. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Enjoy the rest of it. We're going to go out here and enjoy some of this day. Typically in the summer we have afternoon and evening storms, but we usually have the day sunny, and we have a lot of time to get out and have fun and enjoy ourselves. So that's what we're looking forward to. So you guys take care, and we will see you first thing in the morning.